There's a lot of conversation about teacher burnout and exhaustion, and it's valid. It needs to be happening because it's happening at a mass scale. But I don't think that the reasons that are being given are the why behind the exhaustion. A lot of people talk about the workload, the classroom size, the mental strain that comes with, juggling so many kids. And yes, that is exhausting, especially if you're not resourced with the know-how to support your mind, your body, your emotions, your energetic spirit through those. But what I find to be the most exhausting part is the way that the system slowly and quietly depletes self trust inside of educators. And if I'm being honest, the reason why the conversation happens around the things happening outside of the teacher is because it hurts a lot more to look at the ways of which self betrayal is occurring inside of the educator. It hurts. It sucks to look at the ways of which we have felt what needed to happen and operated in a different way because that's the way it's always been. And for most of my last 12 years in the classroom, I held so much shame for being an educator. And this shame wasn't something that I was consciously aware of until I looked at it. But being an educator in a system that every single day I felt the dissonance in my body, I knew that the system is failing everyone. And yet I was showing up, but I wasn't looking at how I had been failing myself and not accessing and leaning on trusting myself. And this showed up in so many ways. Staying a part of conversations that I knew I wasn't wanting to be a part of, not speaking up when I saw something, not giving myself permission to do what I knew was right, even if it hadn't been done before. And ultimately, I found that blaming anything outside of myself created by the system on my exhaustion or for my exhaustion was just another distraction from me looking at the ways that I had betrayed myself.